So we're now here in DisneySea. Welcome to Tokyo DisneySea. You snowman. Ano tadi kanino? Ang taga nagpayong. Diha kata. Diha. Ganito. Do you wanna be a preschool mother? Welcome to Tokyo DisneySea. Wala na nasa ng popcorn. Ano na natin? Anong story time? Story time. Story time. Ano yung story?
Tokyo DisneySea already has the most hyper-realistic and detailed and in-depth theming out of all the Disney parks around the world, which is already a high standard to surpass. But it also has a uniquely iconic entranceway. They pass by the massive aquasphere, a spinning globe seemingly floating on a large fountain jet of water, slowly spinning and offering an ever-evolving face to passers-by. It's a magnificent sight, and one that symbolizes what guests can expect going into this Sea of Dreams, a journey around the world in the form of 7 ports of call. Because each has its own unique appeal, it might be easier to choose based on what you prioritize, depending on your purpose of enjoyment and who you're going with. Additionally, there are characters like Goofy that you can only meet and purchase goods from at Tokyo DisneySea. Many children taking photos with the mascot called Goofy. You can also hug and shake hand with the mascot.
DisneySea.
Here, we have a chance to take photos with Mickey Mouse. We enjoy taking photos here. You take a shot, shake hands, and don't forget to hug, because I forgot to hug Mickey Mouse after taking the photos. Mickey Mouse will be sad if you don't hug him. We really have great fun here. To fully enjoy Tokyo DisneySea, it's not an overstatement to say that thorough preparation and prior knowledge are essential.
Hi! 1, 2, 3, go! Saan?
One of the great theme parks in the world that only Japan has. You are probably thinking Disneyland, but don't think that. Although DisneySea is of the same quality, the park is very different. DisneySea is based off a sea theme and unique to Japan. Tokyo DisneySea is made up of different sections, or rather, ports of call. Mediterranean Harbor, Mystery Island, Mermaid Lagoon, Arabian Coast, Lost River Delta, Port Discovery, and American Waterfront. Welcome one and all to a world where imagination and adventure set sail. Tokyo DisneySea is dedicated to the spirit of exploration that lives in each of us. Here we chart a course for adventure, romance, discovery, and fun and journey to exotic and fanciful ports of call. May Tokyo DisneySea inspire the hearts and minds of all of us who share the water planet, Earth. The park's 2 symbols are the DisneySea Aquasphere, similar to the Universal Studios Metal Globe, a water fountain with a large model of the Earth in the entrance plaza, and the gigantic volcano, Mount Prometheus, located in the center of the park. The volcano in Cinderella Castle in Tokyo Disneyland, the other park in the resort, are exactly the same height.
Welcome to the world! Magkikita yan kasi may sombrero yan. Welcome to the DisneySea here in Tokyo! What can you say, guys? Thank you mo sa free sa DisneySea.
Thank you sa free Disney
Adventure. Dito yung thank you one.
Ate Bea, thank you so much. Thank you ako, hindi nagbayad ako.
Uy, sa Universal yung hindi.
Universal yung hindi. Ako nagbayad.
Sabi ko niya sa Universal. Ay, alam mo, binayaran mo. Hindi Universal yung binayaran mo. Hindi Disneyland mo. Free.
Binayaran ko yung Universal.
Baliktad.
Anong baliktad? Uy, hindi.
Binigay mo lang sa akin 9,000.
Ito ang pinabayaran ko sa Universal.
The DisneySea Transit Steamer Line has 3 individually themed docks located in Mediterranean Harbor, American Waterfront, and Lost River Delta, each of which has matching settings to enhance the atmosphere of the cruise. The dock at the Mediterranean Harbor, which resembles a South American port town at the turn of the 20th century, is a loading point for wine and olives from the winery and olive mill. The dock at the American waterfront is a recreation of those which once dotted New England's tranquil fishing village Cape Cod, and features a wharf which used to ship products from the fish cannery as well as workbenches once used as salt cod, the region's local speciality. The dock at Lost River Delta is a step back in time to the jungle of the Caribbean coast of Central America circa 1930s. The dock is a 2-storied structure with walls made of old wood and rusty galvanized iron capped by a thatched roof. Descending from the entrance on the 2nd story to the boarding platform below, guests encounter wares and freight bound for the hinterland. The DisneySea Transit Steamer Line travels clockwise around the waters surrounding the park. Guests have a choice of 3 courses, from Mediterranean Harbor to Lost River Delta, or vice versa, Lost River Delta to Mediterranean Harbor, or American Waterfront traveling via Lost River Delta back to American Waterfront, docking in between. Here you can see we took photos with the villain of the Disney. We thought they are staff of the amusement, but later we know that they are people who character themselves into villain. Many people took photos with people who are in costume.
Diba?
Flying the adjustments magic.
Jasmine Magic Carpet. We're trying, guys. Picture.
Themed to the Disney film Aladdin, this ride attraction lets you soar over Jasmine's garden on a flying carpet. You can make your carpet go up and down or tilt it forward and backward as if flying your own magical carpet. This was fun, but no one taught us how to move the carpet. Thought it was automatic, but we had to use the controller to do it, and our carpet as well as a few others just stayed stagnant though the ride. Would have been better if there were picture signs.
Hi guys, we're riding in your carousel. Diba? Diba? What can you see, diba?
Hoy, araw-araw ako heartbeat kayo, normal.
So, normal na yun?
Tokyo DisneySea is Disney's best theme park anywhere in the world. It's rare for me to make an unqualified statement when calling something the best, but this park is so good that I'm confident in that statement without any sort of hedging my bets. Here's my point. If you want a more thrilling and adventurous experience, you might prefer Tokyo DisneySea. If you want a more classic and nostalgic experience, you might prefer Tokyo Disneyland.
I know, 6 floor. It's fun.
Book offshore?
6 floor.
So we're now here in Bangkok, in Kawasaki. And we're entering the thrift store. We're in Kawasaki. Philippine dances.
Ano ba liwa ko?
So, ubusan na naman ng pera. Nice.
Ito ni mami.
Ako na, mami.
Isim niya.
50%.
Still lang person.
Nice meeting.
Jimmy Choo.
Thank you. Nice meeting.
Kailangan mo dahil siya na.
Ay, kung dili, ako ah. Yan ako Mas main din lang tako ni ko ano. Ni palit og mga nani.
Grabe pa.
Ang size ang kadagdagan size kang kuan kang juba.
Ano mo na po na? 30,000.
Nice. Katon lang kuan ako. Si katong nga brand. Kuan na. Katong ipakita ni ako ba. Oh. Wow. Mas kanina lang okay sa kanang bante.
Running na siya. Siya.
Ano sa ba? You're trying the shoes. Kapan? Oh, 9 isa. 9.
Visiting this book off super bazaar was one of the shopping highlights of my whole trip to Japan. First, its huge, biggest book off I've ever seen, tons of gacha, die-cast cars, figures, clothes, retro gaming, fancy alcohol, and lots of kitchen wares. If you like book off, you have to visit this location. Staff were very helpful. I speak very little Japanese, and they were happy to help me. I will visit this location every time I come to Japan. You should too. It's worth the trip. This is the second location of Book Off Super Bazaar that we went. It's still in Kawasaki area. This place is huge and has a wide variety of sections such as clothings, electronics, books, sports gear, and etc. You can sell your items here, but the selling rate is cheap. If you want to sell luxury goods, they have their own separated section available. Located right next to Kawasaki Station is the Moore's Shopping Building. Going up the escalator, you can't miss the Book Off. It literally spits you out right in the middle of the shelves. Book Off Super Bazaar is a large format consignment shop in Japan that sells a wide range of used items, including books, clothing, home goods, and more. Some say it's worth stopping by, and others recommend checking out the brand section. Book Off claims that all branded items sold at their stores are authentic, as their staff carefully examine them when they are brought in. Super Book Off bazaars have absolutely everything. It literally felt like a mall that turned itself into a thrift store, a definite must-visit place if you're going thrifting in Japan.
So we're now here in Takashita Street.
Takashita Street. This popular street in Harajuku is known for wacky, youth-driven shops selling colorful and crazy clothes and accessories. Takashita Street is a hub for the latest fashion trends and has many shops selling cute fashion items, cosmetics, and more. Some say the street has a charming aura, but the shopping isn't as full-on as expected. Takashita Street is known for its street food, including gourmet sweets and Japanese crepes. Takashita Street is considered the birthplace of kawaii, cute culture in Japan. The street has many shops that sell cute items, and there are also purikura photo booths where you can customize and print pictures. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, Takashita Street is a pedestrian paradise where no vehicles are allowed. Takashita Street is located across the road from JR Harajuku Station and stretches to Meiji Dori Avenue. Takashita Street is a popular tourist destination and is often packed with tourists. Some say the streets off of Takashita are less touristy. Nothing says fun quite like Takashita Street, possibly the busiest and definitely the most colorful shopping street in Tokyo. Situated in the heart of Harajuku, it is made for window shopping. Cutesy clothes overflow from shop fronts and gaggles of school kids meet up to devour sweet street food. Hard to imagine? Take a virtual wander using this guide and see what piques your interest.
Di wala na da. Ha? Dili?
The potatoes not anymore.
No, mana. Tunggu siya. Pero sulit na pala ako sa kanila. Just kind of. That's long, longer, longest. What can you say about this trip? Huh? What can you say about this? Okay. But at least na naki-learning nga, dili na ka dapat magpa-scam sa Osaka. Sa Tokyo na yun yung best shopping.
Sama dito.
Ha?
Ang shoes sama dito.
Napos sila yung usak nito ka?
Eh, barato man dito ang kuwan.
Ano, sa shoes na ito.
Dodo mo sa'yo ba? Ano yung una niya gusak ka?
Hindi, makatinta siya sa kate eh.
Eh, pero nag-una pa sa Tokyo. At least
Hindi
na.
na magmahay abot sa...
Natinta na sa Tokyo. At least.
Hindi na magpatin na.
Mas barato na dito sa kuwan.
Barato, dili ka lang sa... Di, wala pang may biyahe, itig. Di ka sa kuan. Kaya mauro gapon, balik ka gapon sa kuan.
Manita naman.
Story time! Sa... Asa ka, Juba?
Balik na. This is now our last night here in Japan. Hopefully we're going back soon to Japan after 2 years for another shopping. In GU.
Nasa pa?
And
Sa may masulti sa imong trip sa Japan. Bisaya na lang, Bisaya.
the best travel and one of the best countries. The best so far, the best country I ever had.
I've ever been.
I ever been.
I ever had. Diba?
The best country, but my favorite country is Thailand. So wake up. Arigatou gozaimasu. So what did you
Nasa pa?
And the second, Korea. First, Japan, then second, Korea. And third, Thailand.
Grabe.
Taiwan.
Yo, Alfred!
Wala na tayo ganito. Akala ko mabili ka pa.
Kaya nasa may mas story mo sa imong trip nga you're feeling VIP.
This is VIP. Gapoy-gapoy tanig lag. This is our first time to have a better tour. This is not my first time. Taiwan. We are VIP in Taiwan. It's easy. Alright.
He's afraid
Yes,
to
my second
sit
VIP.
in the front seat. Why are you afraid to sit in the front seat?
I don't want to speak to Japanese. Arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato.
So, arigato gozaimasu everybody. Thank you. Hope you like, subscribe to my channel. So sa channel?
RJ Calvo, PH.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.